What's going on, guys? It's Reef Kid 25 here, just doing my week 6 update. As you can tell right off the bat, I did get a couple of fish. Right there, that is a Blackline Blenny. He is super happy, eats really well. I really like these fish. They have a lot of personality. They're always out and about. They don't really rest on the rock like a lot of Blennies do. So, also peaceful fish, not aggressive by any means. I got a Ocellated Dragonet, or also known as a scooter Blenny. I really like the scooter Blennies. I've had them in all my tanks. For the beginners out there, I don't necessarily recommend them. They're kind of difficult to keep. So if you really want to keep one, really make sure you have a good amount of macroalgae in your tank. And a good population of copepods and amphipods, and eventually you'll have to start seeding copepods and amphipods if the population can't keep up on its own in order to keep those guys well fed. Surprisingly, he will eat some prepared food, but not a lot of it, which is a good sign. A lot of them don't eat prepared food, so that's a good sign. I got that Brush Algea right there just to kind of give a safe place for the copepods and amphipods to reproduce, just to help keep the populations up in my tank for the scooter Blenny. And plus it looks really good. These are a microalgae that does fit in really well in a display tank. It doesn't really look so much like algae. It looks more, I don't know, just kind of like a nice little plant. But also really good at removing nitrates and phosphates, so that's also a plus. Is they'll kind of help be a natural filtration system for your tank. I got this Bubblegum coral down here. A nice little frag. I have him down low right now because he's still adapting to the light, but give it a couple more days and I'll probably move him up higher because they do need more lighting. I have these Blue Sympodium Corals, which are awesome corals. They're kind of hard to find and kind of hard to come by. I had to be on a waiting list just to get them, but I'm really happy I got them. I got a real nice rock plate full of them. They're all real small right now, but they're kind of similar to zoas. They kind of start out small, but as they mature, they get much larger, and the coloration will get much brighter. And as you can see, they kind of have green tips with a deep blue center, and under the night lights, they look really good. So I'm excited for them to start growing and getting bigger. But other than that, my tank's doing really well. I still am fighting a little bit of the green algae there, but I think I'll get it under control. It's not growing anymore. The snails are kind of cleaning it off the rocks as they go, so that should be gone. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks it'll be totally gone. But yeah, all in all, my Duncan coral keeps falling off and landing back there, but he seems pretty happy back there, so I'm just gonna let him be. I'm not gonna mess with him too much. I do also have two sailfin gobies, but you're probably not going to be able to see them. As you can see, one face, they're a mated pair, and they both hide in this rock all day except when I feed them. And they came, well, I got them with a Pistal Shrimp, hoping that they'd pair up with the Pistal Shrimp, but they haven't yet. The Pistal Shrimp, he's been back there making a burrow. That's why there's so much particles floating around in the tank, because he's just been digging up and all the fine sand's been going all over the tank. That's why it looks like there's all this floating particles. It's just sand he's been kicking up. My mushroom leather coral's been doing super good. Really happy where it is, so I'm excited for these corals to start growing. The zoas, as you can see there, they're starting to expand and kind of start to grow up the rock that I've had, so that's a good sign. Really get those colonies larger. And then same with the my Montipora. It is still continuing to grow. So all in all, it's doing really well. And yeah, that's my week 6 update. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you later.